Hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please take a moment to do that now. I'm going to jump right into today's story, which is about Avatar 2. The story comes from Entertainment Weekly. Avatar: The Way of Water is coming home, but no Disney Plus or DVD release just yet. Your bladder can thank Disney for the ability to pause. Bladders, rest easy, for Avatar: The Way of Water is swimming into the comforts of your home, where you can smash that pause button as many times as you like. For now, though, the film won't be available on Disney Plus, Blu-ray, or DVD. The sequel to 2009's Avatar is getting a digital exclusive window before the physical media and streaming rollouts. That means the first and only way to watch the Avatar: The Way of Water at home for the time being will be by purchasing or renting it through all major digital platforms, including Prime Video, Apple TV, Vudu, and Movies Anywhere, starting March 28th. EW has reached out to a rep from Disney regarding physical media and streaming plans. Again, that came from Entertainment Weekly. So yeah, Avatar 2. Full disclosure, I have not seen the movie yet. I'm one of those weirdos who hasn't been back to the movie theaters yet. But I am a big movie fan. I love the first movie, and I'm a big physical media collector. I'm bummed that it's not getting a physical media release just yet, but I sort of also saw it coming. Cameron has been dragging his feet on bringing some of his movies to 4K and Blu-ray. Avatar, True Lies, movies like that. The Abyss comes to mind. And I've heard that work on all of these has been done, but apparently he's waiting. Maybe he'll do a 2-pack or something with both Avatar films. Not sure. But some good news, I guess, that you can at least see it at home. I am a Disney Plus subscriber, sort of hoping to see it there. But again, I sort of knew that they weren't just going to give it away like that, because that business model is not sustainable. They're going to milk every single penny that they can out of Avatar 2. All right, on that note, that's all I have to say. I'm going to kick it back to one of my physical media shows, some old episode, just to show you what we do there, in case you have not seen Let's Talk Physical Media, one of our other shows here on Let's Talk. But thank you, and I'll see you again soon. Hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Physical Media. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please do. So today's episode can go not just into Let's Talk Physical Media, but also our preeminently popular playlist, Let's Talk H.P. Lovecraft, where formerly I reviewed all of the short fiction of H.P. Lovecraft, and one day hope to also include the complete poetic works of H.P. Lovecraft. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Here, we're going to talk about what I discovered recently to be an unexpected or a surprise Lovecraftian movie. That movie is Underwater. The movie was filmed in 2017, but was not released until 2020, and coincidentally, it was the final film to be released under the Fox brand after Disney bought them out and changed it to 20th Century Studios. Underwater is a 2020 American science fiction action horror film directed by William Eubank. The film stars Kristen Stewart, Vincent Cassel, Jessica Henwick, John Gallagher Jr., Mahmoud Afi, and T.J. Miller. Underwater follows a group of workers on a drilling facility at the bottom of the ocean who encounter hostile creatures after an earthquake destroys the facility. The film is loosely based on the Cthulhu mythos, as it features Cthulhu and the Deep Ones as antagonists. The film was released in the United States on January 10th, 2020 by 20th Century Fox. It received mixed reviews from critics and grossed $41 million worldwide against a production budget of $50 to $80 million. Yeah, I'd heard about this film. I did not know that it had a H.P. Lovecraft connection. It's a very loose connection. But I finally saw it about a month ago on HBO Max, and then I found out that it was coming to Blu-ray, and I decided, you know what, I should have a copy of that in my collection. Not buying a lot of Blu-rays anymore. I'm switching to 4K, but I'm still picking up one here and there from time to time when there's not a 4K copy available. But that's what I got here. Pretty simple, just the film and a digital copy, basic case. But yeah, watched this for a second time last night. I knew I wanted to have it in my collection because after the first time, it stuck with me. Some people would accuse the film of being overly simple, no character development, all those things, yada, yada, yada. But I really love what they did with the film, which was to keep it very, very streamlined, these people are in this impossible situation on the bottom of the ocean. I think they're dealing with enough crap that we don't need to bog it down with a lot of flashbacks to cool emotional and sexual problems, as is usually done in films today. But it just keeps the tension going throughout the film. It's dark, it's cramped, it's claustrophobic. Very much reminds me of a film like Alien, for instance. A little bit like Jaws underwater, perhaps. I'm a big fan of movies that take place under the water as well as on the water. I love this. I love The Abyss. I really enjoyed movies like Master and Commander and In the Heart of the Ocean, or Sea, perhaps. A Perfect Storm. Anything around the water is cool by me. I live in Pennsylvania, central Pennsylvania, north central Pennsylvania, really, hundreds of miles from the ocean, so it's not something I get to see very often, but it's a captivating place, and a captivating place to introduce what is essentially a Lovecraftian story. So yeah, midway through the film, we start seeing creatures, small creatures. First, there's a little one that they actually bring inside. It's very squid-like. And then there's bigger ones that they encounter outside. One actually clamps down on somebody's helmet, tries to eat her. And then eventually we see the big kahuna himself, a beast that looks, I guess, like Cthulhu. Maybe a little bit small to my imagination, but still huge. It seems that this drilling operation at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, having dug miles down below that, has awoken something that was better left asleep. So I thought it was a really clever way to bring Lovecraft into a situation like this. I could plausibly see there being a sequel, which further deals with the implications. If you watch the end credits, you see sort of news headlines where the company is denying access to the two survivors because they don't want to sort of let out what happens or what happened. And I think that would play very much into the Lovecraft sort of MO, which is, things that are too unbelievable to be comprehended, things that will drive you insane. And I think that would be a great leaping off point for a sequel. Have the survivors, nobody believes them, think they've gone crazy. They have gone crazy, but then maybe have more things rise up out of the deeps to torment the living. So yeah, I quite enjoyed it. Just a very streamlined, spare movie with happens to have a connection that very much looks like Lovecraft. Although nobody calls anything Cthulhu or the Deep Ones by name. No mentions of Lovecraft. But I guess we get that from the director himself, who said yes, that is intended to be Cthulhu himself, and that's why I included it here, and that's why I felt like it would make a good addition to my collection and to our playlist, Let's Talk H.P. Lovecraft. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Swear to God that someday I will get back to doing a lot more Lovecraft videos here on the channel, but it's going to be a while. I still have to get through some other things like Ray Bradbury. I owe you guys some Clive Barker videos, and then I have lots more stuff just waiting here to be read and reviewed here on Let's Talk. So see you soon.